What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, what's up? My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Music2makeup.
My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
Today's video is going to be my 2018 Best of Beauty Awards, I guess. My favorite makeup products from the entire year of 2018. What I did was I went through all of my favorite videos for the entire year and looked at the products and picked the ones that I am still using to this day. I tried to pick all items that came out in 2018. There may be a few that came out before 2018, but they were new to me in 2018. There's not that many. Most of these are new products that were released during the past year, but there may be a few. And I actually think I'm gonna stop doing my favorites videos because those are like my least watched videos. So this is kind of a special video for me because it's gonna be my last like favorites type of video. Maybe hopefully I'll be able to do them again in the future when people actually start caring about my opinion, but until then. So now I'm going to go and talk about primers. So the next one is also makeup and skincare, and it is the FARSALI SKINTUNE Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. This has been life-changing. I think this has been game-changing too. Like I haven't seen many reviews where people did not love this. Am obsessed. My favorite way to use it is mixing it in with my foundation. It gives it like helps it spread onto the face easier and makes it more kind of like malleable, and it just makes it blend out so smoothly. And I just got this yesterday, so I'm not technically including it in my yearly favorites. I don't know, because I actually like it a tiny bit better than the SKINTUNE Blur, and it is the Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum. Whew, girl, I did a review. The next primer is the Tatcha the Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. I've been going ham on this thing, no joke. It is so silky and it blurs your pores at the same time. So many pore filling primers can be drying, but this is not. Also, this is also skincare and makeup. It creates a protective layer between your skin and your makeup. Oh my gosh, this, the only thing I do not like is the scooper they give you, because you try to scoop out the proper amount, but it always ends up being too much. And when I first used it, it like felt so nice, like going onto the skin, that I'm just like, I'll use the extra, da 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 da. Girl, don't do that. Don't make that the same mistake I did. It will make your foundation look fucked up. You just have to, if there's like kind of a white cast to your face, it's too much. You have to make sure it's like all the way into the skin. Okay, so the next product is this NYX Glitter Primer. Too Faced was like my ride or die, but I swear this isn't like an exact dupe for the Too Faced glitter. I can't even remember what it is. I haven't used it in so long. That's how, I cannot believe how much I like this. I have been using this, and I haven't been using the Too Faced one. So, and this glitter primer makes everything better. Wear glitter so much, probably too much, but I have to have a primer with it. It just makes the whole glitter experience so much better. And this is an affordable one that works amazing. All right, the next product, we're gonna move into eyes, is this Fenty Beauty FLYLINER eyeliner, a liquid black eyeliner. And like I said in the when this was one of my favorites, I have never, ever purchased a full-size black liquid liner. I get them like every other month in some subscription box, and I have never bought a full-size one until now. I got a sample of this in my Sephora Play, and I was shocked. It made putting on liquid eyeliner and doing a cat, winged liner, it made it so so much easier. The tip is so perfect because you can use the very end of it to make a small line, and then you can kind of lay it down more to where more of the tip is, and it gets thicker. And it just glides on so easily. It's like it's foolproof. Anyone can do a cat eye with this eyeliner, I promise you. Alright, the next product are these Hourglass Scattered Lights Glitter Eyeshadows. So this is the Hourglass one in Reflect. And it is like a beautiful pink champagne. I actually have it on my lids right now. The other day, I literally put one of my new ColourPop shadows, Poodle, in the crease, and then I put this on the lid, and that was it. And it was so gorgeous. And I also have it in foil. Oh my gosh, this color is everything. It is like the most beautiful gold. The texture, it's almost kind of like a putty. So now I have a couple of mascaras. I have two. The first one is Stila Extreme Lash Mascara. I was not expecting a bomb ass mascara like this to come from Stila, but I compared their brush to the Marc Jacobs Noir mascara brush, and they're basically identical. So that might be one reason I like it so much. And the formula is really good too. This is great. It helps volumize and lengthen. I have been loving this. Next one is, oh my gosh. Whew, this one is coming close to the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. Like, it's that good. And it is the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. It is in like the same kind of container as the like Vanished foundation stick. I got a sample, but I definitely think I'm going to be buying the full size. Brush is more like spiky, so it's going to like lengthen and separate more than volume. So what I've been loving, I will use the Hourglass first to like separate and lengthen, and then I'll go in with like the Stila to help volumize. That combination has been working for me. I've been feeling it. Next is going to be, the next product is this Makeup Revolution Duo Brow product. I don't know. This is in light brown. This is an exact dupe for the Anastasia Brow Definer. It has, well, it did have the like triangular tip, and this is actually a really good spoolie as well. I think this is only like $5. I swear it works just as well as the Anastasia one. I actually used it to outline my brows today. All right, the next product is this ColourPop Dope Top Brow Color. This is basically a dupe of the Anastasia, brow pomade. Number one, this color, Dope Top, is the most perfect color for me. I have always had a hard time like finding a good brow color, like, because a lot of blondes can be too light, and then a lot of like light browns can be too dark, or this is perfect. It is so good. It glides on like so easily. I'm able to create like sharp lines. It stays on there for good. It is for $5 or $6, however much it is. Amazing product. And the next product is also from ColourPop, and it is their No Filter Concealer. Whew. I was not expecting these to be good at all. My like original experience with ColourPop wasn't the greatest, but that was also back in the day. The quality of their products has gotten so much better, and I've become a huge fan. But I couldn't believe that a concealer that was $6 was gonna be anything comparable to a high-end concealer. But it is. I have, you don't even know like how many of these I have. And I have more upstairs. I think these are amazing concealers. So if you're looking for a good full coverage concealer, I would definitely check these out. And they have a lot of shades. Like all these are like different shades of fair. Like Fair 5, Fair 10, Fair 4. I think I have 6 and 8 upstairs. So I actually have another concealer, and it is the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer. I've said it before and I will say it again. I am a Huda Beauty whore. My name is Natalie and I'm a Huda Beauty whore. And the funny thing is, like, I've never watched her videos. I've watched like 1 or 2, but she just keeps coming out with great products. This is probably the most full coverage foundation I have ever used. And you need such a small amount. Oh my god. So I'm not the biggest fan of the applicator. I mean, it's nice that it gives, you know, you a cooling sensation, but I don't like squeeze concealer applicators because you always get either too little or too much. But mine is in whipped cream, and I actually think they run light. This is light on me. So, and I had a friend that said hers was pretty light on her too. So maybe go up like 1 shade, but amazing. The next product is this Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, and I got mine in Cupcake. I tried so hard and avoided buying this product for so long because I have so many powders. I had just bought the Mercier one, the Charlotte Tilbury one, the Hourglass one, and I'm like, I have so many powders. But my friend kept, you know, telling me about how amazing it was, and I just broke down. I'm like, I have to get it. I understand why she was obsessed with it. What I love about it, it is just the perfect like under eye and like baking powder. When like I would try to use the Hourglass or like the Charlotte Tilbury like right underneath my eyes, and it just didn't look right because those have a little bit of illumination to them. It's matte without being drying. I usually put this all over my face, and then I'll use, let's just move on to the next product. I'm going to talk about it. Something like the Mercier translucent loose setting powder in Glow, like an illuminating one, and then I will buff like my cheek area and here and forehead. But for setting and baking, yes, I guess that's why she called it Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. So yeah, this I did not like the original Mercier translucent powder. It was a little too drying for me, but this one I adore. It's so beautiful, and it has like a kind of light goldish undertone, so you're probably not gonna be able to see it. So it's gonna be something that will work on any skin tone. You can put this under your eye, but I don't recommend using it to set your concealer. If I do use it under the eye to brighten, I will make sure that I've already set my concealer with like a setting powder, and then I will go over with this. And I just love taking a big fluffy brush and then using it to buff. And it just gives your skin the most natural glow. Next product is going to be this Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. I love stick foundations, and recently what I've really been loving to do is I will put like a stick foundation on some areas of my face, and then I'll also go in with a liquid foundation and kind of use the liquid foundation to help blend out the foundation stick. This is so easy to use, so quick. It is full coverage, but this is an exact dupe for the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. That used to be my holy grail until the Hourglass one came into my life. I had reordered the Makeup Forever one, and then this came out, and it was literally the same thing. So I returned my Makeup Forever one and kept this one because like $42 or $10. So yes, I am a palette fanatic, but I kind of had a little one-to-one talk with myself early this year and was like, you do not need to buy every new palette that comes out. I don't think I bought every new palette that came out. I still bought a lot, but because usually I'll buy a palette and then I hardly ever use it. But these palettes, girl, I have been using non-stop. So the first one, the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. Oh my gosh, I used this for like a month or two straight after I got it, and I still use it to this day. It's one of like my favorite palettes of all time. I just love the like color selection and the color, you know, scheme. I think they all go together so beautifully. I love it. It's like, it's just my favorite colors, like corals and browns and golds and blues. The Huda Beauty Obsession palette. If you are new to my channel and don't know, I was obsessed with these. I am obsessed with these. Now, I'm only gonna talk about 4 because these, in my opinion, are the best ones. So she released an original set, which included mauve, smoky, I think gold, and then a like gem one. So in my opinion, the mauve and the smoky are the best in color selection and like pigmentation. The Mauve Obsessions is probably my favorite one. I just love like all these like berry mauve tones and this brown, like mauve brown up here is everything. I love this palette. And the smoky one, before I open it, disclaimer, my black shadow broke and it's kind of a mess now. But this was a black shadow. But this one, you can make this endless results with such a small palette. She gives you like a champagne, a gold, a silver, a like bronze, and a brown, and then you can use these 3 colors in the crease and you're done. I think this is such a functional, like gorgeous palette. And then she recently came out with the Emerald, or the Obsessions palette in the Precious Stones collection. And out of those, I would definitely recommend either the Amethyst or the Emerald. This one, these 2 are definitely my favorite. I really like the Topaz one, but I feel like there are just so many gold palettes that are better. Honestly, are just so unique, and the colors in here, oh my god, are gorgeous. The purple one is probably my favorite. And it was actually the last one I bought. I'm not like a huge purple eye fan, but this has made me become a huge purple eye fan. That sounds weird. All I can think about is the movie with Girl Interrupted, and she's at the party, and he's like, my friend sees purple people. Oh my god. All of the colors in this one are really, really pigmented and good quality. There are a few, like, in the Emerald one, there is one that I am disappointed in, and it is this like a light green one, but the rest are gorgeous. She came out with the new nude palette. Probably one of my favorite palettes I've ever used, along with the Thirsty. Like these 2, I've been going back and forth between these and then my ColourPop pressed shadows. That's like all I use. Palette has been everything. The color scheme and the pinks and the purples are just like I live for pinks. They're brown, like pink and brown. Oh, like that's the perfect definition of a beautiful eye look to me. And there is a good amount of like cool and warm tone shades in here, and it's just a really good variety, but yet all the colors can go with each other, which is, I love that. And then these shades here, this formula is completely different than any of her previous shadows. They are like pearlized, and they have like 2 different colors mixed in them, and they are gorgeous. And there are 2 glitter shadows. The glitter shadow in the Desert Dust palette sucks. Like, being 100, it's horrible. And when I compared the swatches of that compared to these, night and day. These glitter shadows are amazing. I did a look, I'll link it up here, with this one, Excite. Like, you gotta be kidding me. And I love, 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 love that she included a concealer shade as a base for the glitter shadows or pearlized ones. It just makes it so much easier. When I use this palette, you know, I don't have to use a glitter glue. I just use that instead, and saves precious minutes out of my day. Okay, so I talked about an entire category and didn't realize that my camera stopped recording. So I'm going to give you the cliff notes. For lips, so I had two JEFFREE Star Velour liquid lipsticks in Softcore, which is a peachy nude, and 818, which is a corally pink. And they are right there. And then above that, the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine like lipstick gloss in Sugar Sugar. It is amazing. It is the consistency and the like opacity of a lipstick, but it has that like gloss effect still. And then I have this I Love Sarah and ColourPop collaboration, Atolle, and this is like a rose gold, like plus, it's like a rose gold, but then it has like hints of like gold under in it as well. I had some of this on. And this is a metallic, but their metallics aren't like too metallic. I have a lot of shades that I have never worn because they're just too metallic. And the last one is this Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in Saint Tropez. And it is such a beautiful like deep mauve, but it also has kind of like a gold undertone to it as well. Alright guys, so those are my favorites for the year of 2018, which I cannot believe is almost over. But I have to go take a shower and go to sleep. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Peace.